Hello everyone. Now we will discuss our main thing, that is question and answers of our first chapter, nature and significance of management, from our module NCERT module, that is from page number 28. Please bring page number 28 guys. So we will discuss question by question, what are the opinion, what are the questions and its answers. I will provide you some hints or will discuss some topics, then you will write accordingly. Let's begin with the very first question. What do you mean by management? As we had already discussed, management is a process or an activity which is to be done in an efficient and effective manner. That's it. Next, name any two important characteristics of management. In case of management, how many characteristics we had learned? We had learned about 7 characteristics. You have to write any two. Now let's revise what the 7 are. First is goal oriented, second pervasive, third multidimensional, fourth dynamic function, then fifth your intangible force. I said we had discussed the intangible force, then we had discussed the continuous process, group activity, as well as we had discussed its dynamic function. They all are the characteristics of management. Okay, next, Ritu is the manager of northern division of a large corporate house. Okay, at what level does she work in the organization? What are her basic functions? Let's see what you notice here, that she is the manager of northern division. Seems she is the division head. Let's discuss our level of management. Top management only formulating their policies. They are kind of director, CEO, CS, all kind of like that person. But middle level management, who the persons are coming there? That is division head, superintendents, department heads, etc. Now check again the question. Ritu is the manager of northern division of a large company, large corporate house. Means she is a division head. Division head comes under middle level management. Now you have to write their middle level management. What do you mean by middle level management? What are their basic role? What are their functions? Like they have to, basic function is what? They have to implement the policies of top management, which is formulated by top management, as well as they have to motivate their staff, they have to coordinate with their staff, etc. Okay, next point. Why is management considered a multifaceted concept? Here multifaceted means multidimensional concept. Remember the objective of an organization or characteristic of an organization, where we had discussed that management is a multidimensional concept. Multidimensional, we had learned about 3 concepts: management of work, management of people, management of operations. You had to write all these 3 things in this point. Next, discuss the basic features of management as a profession. In this case, we need to discuss why management is a, first of all, what is profession? Wait, this is only a short answer type, then you have to answer only the features of profession. But as this question is come under the, in case of long answer, then you need to discuss in detail. Let's get in later. First you have to discuss the features of profession. What are the features of profession? We had discussed the 5 features of profession. What are they? First of all, it was a well defined body of knowledge. Well defined body of knowledge. Second, it has a service motive, that all professions will be in a service motive. They have ethical code of conduct. They have worked under a separate association or organization. They have a restricted entry. So they all come under the professional functions or features of profession. Now long answer type. Question number 1. Management is considered to be both as an art and in science. Is it true? Yes guys. Now in this question you had to write what do you mean by art, what do you mean by science, what are their personal characteristics, what are their characteristics of art, what are the characteristics of science, as well as how they directly related with the management. First of all, we will discuss the characteristics of art. We had learned about the 3 characteristics of art, 3 features of art. What are they? They are like existence of theoretical knowledge. You have to be a proper knowledge of what you are doing. You have existence of theoretical knowledge. Second, you had a personalized application. Okay, then you had to, based on a practice and creativity. All the work in art is done on the practice as well as creativity. Apart from that, in case of science, what are the features of science? Let's remember that a universal rule of action, as well as we can follow a systematized body of knowledge. Experiments, we are doing the experiments, as well as all the principles are based on experiments, universal thoughts, rules, regulations, as well as it is applicable universally, universal validity I can say. So they all are the features of science. Next, do you think management has the characteristics of a full-fledged profession? Yeah, here this is the long answer. Here we need to write what is profession first, then we need to write features of profession which are already discussed, then we need to decide whether management, all kind of features are mandatory to work as a management or not. We had already discussed at that time also that management is not a completely profession, or it is not a full-fledged profession. It is generally the things which can be observed or maintained by management. Various things are like that: restricted entry in management, as well as ethical code of conduct, proper association is required. If these all are required only when they are come under the some particular association like AIMA, something like that. Okay. Next, coordination is the essence of management. Do you agree? Give reasons. Now in this topic we had to discuss about coordination. What is coordination? What are its characteristics? How it is required in management? These all kinds of stuff is required to be discussed in this question. Next is, a successful enterprise has to achieve its goals effectively and efficiently. Explain. We had discussed the definition of management, that is process or activity which can be done in an efficient and effective manner. Now what I told you, that what is effectiveness and what is efficiency. Effectiveness is to simply to complete a task at right time. You need to complete a task at right time. And efficiency means completing a task at right time is not the only objective. You have to complete the task at right time with minimum resources, minimum cost, so that you can give better production, better profit. So here we had to discuss all the features and all the characteristics of efficiency and effectiveness. Next is, management is a series of continuous interrelated functions. Interrelated functions. Now here we discuss what are the functions of management, as well as is they directly or indirectly related or not. What are the functions of management? 5 functions. What are they? Planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. These 5 are functions. Now you have to explain in this answer that all the functions, all 5 functions are directly related with the organization objectives as well as management stuff or not. Okay. Next, now this is our very favorite part, that is MCQs. Now we have to just discuss what are the options and what are the theories. Let's see. First, which is not a function of management of the following? Let's revise. What are the functions? Planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. Let's check the options. Planning, yes, it was a function. Staffing is a function. Cooperating, is this a function, guys? No. Cooperating is an essence of management. We had already discussed. Cooperation or coordination is an essence of management. It is not a function of management. So our correct answer is C. Next, management is an art, a science, both art and science, or neither. Management is art, yes, we had already proved. Management is science, yes, but management is not a profession. It is not a full-fledged profession. But yeah, it is full-fledged. Management is a full-fledged art and science. Then our C option is correct in these two. Next, the following is not an objective of management. What are the objectives of management? Let's see. Following are not the objective. Earning profits is the objective of management. Yeah, yes. Growth of the organization. Every management requires growth of organization. Providing employment is also an objective. Policy making. My dear, policy making is not an objective of an organization. It is the process which can be used while formulating any strategy by top management. It is not the objective of an organization. Policy formulation is the function of who will formulate your policies or strategies. Top level, middle level, lower level, or any of the person. My dear, always the strategies should be formulated or policies should be formulated by top level management, none of others. So here our answer is A is correct. Next, coordination is, what do you mean by coordination is? Function of management, essence of management, objective of management, or none of the above? Function? No. Function are planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. Essence? Yes. Coordination is an essence of management. Objective? No. And so our correct answer is B part. Now there are two case problems. Let's discuss what are they. Okay. Company X is facing a lot of problems these days. It manufactures white goods like washing machine, microwave ovens, refrigerators and ACs. The company's margins are under pressure and the profits and market share are declining. Company's margins are under pressure. Before doing the case study questions, you have to analyze the situation, what they are going through. So, they are going with the margin pressures as well as their profits are going down. Okay. Production department blames marketing for not meeting sales targets. Production department blaming on sales department that they are not meeting a sales targets. Then marketing department blames production department for producing goods which are not of good quality, but marketing department blames whom? Production department. Now they are interconnectivity, that production department blames marketing department that you are not able to sell our products, as well as marketing department blames with the production department that you can't produce a better products which are not of good quality. Okay. The finance department blames both production and marketing for declining. Another department comes here, finance, that you both are useless. You can't do a good production, you can't do a good marketing, all kind of stuff. What quality of management do you think company is lacking? What do you mean? What do you think? What quality of organization's management objective is lacking? What quality of management do you think lacking? Here we need the proper coordination first of all. Okay. Why? Just because whenever they need a proper coordination, they will discuss about that current quality should be maintained. Marketing department will discuss about production department that this kind of product is required, this kind of stuff we had to be produced. Production department will tell marketing department this is our core areas, this is a, it's like that for example you are going to buy a mobile phone, then they are providing you their specifications that yes, this phone had 64 megapixel cameras, 6 GB RAM, 128 GB storage, 256 GB storage. They all kind of stuff is dealing with the core areas or specific areas. Then production department will tell marketing department that tell these kind of things to your customer. So they all departments need simultaneously coordination. It is basically depends upon coordination. Next, a company wants to modify its existing product in the market, okay, due to decreasing sales. You can imagine any product about which you are familiar, for example mobiles we can take. What decisions or steps should each level of management take to give effect of this decision? Okay, now we had to produce a mobile phones as well as a new mobile phone. No, I need to modify our existing mobile phones. Okay. So as a being a top manager, I need to decide, I need to formulate my strategies, I need to decide why my current production is getting failed, why I am not getting attracted with the customers, what I am lacking and all. I am creating a policies and all. Thereafter we will discuss about middle level management. I will check about, as a middle level management I will check either resources are properly utilized or not, all the departments are interrelated, interconnected or not, properly coordinated or not, they are motivated or not, they are doing the as the strategies formulated by the organization is as it is implemented by them or not. They all kind of stuff we will check. In case of lower level management, we will check whether the marketing department is done, as well as the production is going good, customer or employees doing a good way, employee is treated as a employee is focused on his or her work or not, he is appreciated for his best efforts, he is depreciated, demotivated, or give negative or provide suggestions, any rewards, something like that. So all kind of stuff we need to discuss here is level of management. Okay, firm plans in advance. Next question is, firm plans in advance and has a sound organization structure with the efficient supervisory staff and control system. On several occasions, it finds that plans are not being adhered to. It leads to confusion and duplication of work. Advise remedy. These activities are meant to reinforce concepts and to make the learning joyful. Okay, this is not. Yeah, a firm plans in advance and has a sound organization structure with the efficient supervisory staff and control system. On several occasions, it finds that plans are not being adhered to. It leads to confusion and duplication of work. Advise remedy. Proper coordination, lack of coordination. If you will coordinate your plan as well as discuss your plan, then as well as you implemented your plan, then all things will be go in a common manner. So here we completed our chapter with questions including our all lectures, topics, importance, and all things all out. So thank you my friends.